Guys, this is the 15th time I've tried to do this. I threw this clip in really quick. Check it out. It goes to the main video. I think you'll enjoy this hiding in plain sight thing. It's just, I really think we broke through with something how they can be there. Check out the rock, the special rock we found in the middle of all that. It's just amazing. This is also a video coming up. I just put this in really quick. The timestamps we get here are just outstanding in my opinion. Um, Brandon has this as well, and we both just Brandon zooms right up there on them in his video.
Yeah, the plane's not, that's a big plane, but it's because we're up high. They go right by sometimes, really low. Hey, Brandon, we might have found something here. These are fire jumpers. That one just blew over. That one got cut. I'll bet you they use that right there. I'll bet you anything. Try to. Scotland. Oh, wow. Look at these insides, guys. A lot of poop there. Blatant. Wow, is this like one of their like little people things or what? You guys, sorry if there. I can't tell because there's water all over my lens. So hopefully there's not on here, because this is just crazy. Hey, Brandon. Oh, great. He's not answering me. How do we get that separated? You guys watch this closely, okay? I want to do this fast, okay? I'm not trying to like drag out a video. I'm trying to drop clips like this left and right, beyond what anyone has ever seen before. Okay? Seat. Brandon! Wait, come here! Watch this. He's going the wrong way. I'm not trying to. There's no commanding at her. Me and Brandon get along. Absolutely. No, in fact, let me say something about this kid. If you can't get along with him, something's wrong with you. He is the most patient. He listens. When I was 24, I didn't listen to anybody, you know. I mean, maybe I did, I don't know, but I was pretty cool. I was willing to take advice. But, you know, even if he doesn't agree, he's going to listen to everything you have to say, you know, without cutting you off, without being, you know how people are get two headstrong people together, like me, and then, I'm not that bad, but sometimes, you know, and you're just automatically kind of arguing, and, you know, I don't know. He's not like that. It's an amazing partner to have out here. Right here. You got to see this. You guys, this is... That's his seat, you know, I know. That is how I know. And this. I wouldn't notice if I didn't do this almost every day, okay? The sticks are all thrown off. It's a seat. It's meant to not be noticed. This is meant not to be seen, okay? And then this is everywhere up here. I mean, we're really starting to discover, we've already been, like, really broke some ground on what's going on up here. Now, as far as that black X with the 2 pillars, the headquarters, I call it. Remember, I can nickname stuff. There could be, I think it is very, very, very important. I can't explain to you what happens to me. You should see the timestamps next to us as we're zooming in. They know everything, okay? That's how they execute this. This is how you're fooled. No one believes anything, okay? Not you, but like us. Yeah, you guys see this in here. An incredible amount of poop right there. And I really don't think it has anything to do with them, even though it could be. This is just insane. This is a decoration. They do it in every place, and it's one of the coolest ones. Yeah, I found their portal.
What?
Yep. Just messing with them. Fire jumper. There's no doubt they didn't want that thing on fire. And then because of these skip forests. Let me see if I can get a shot over there. So you can't see it yet, but that's the side.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the trident hanging out of there. You guys, this place is amazing up here. I can't. If anyone ever, when he comes out here, I got to take you up here. Even if we go for a sightsee. Trident on the corner. Okay? No, this is, I'm trying to emphasize, like, how crazy, man, think about it. We just figured this place out. These fields we're seeing and these little patches are literally like incredible seats. And watch this. Let me turn this off. I just can't deal with this white rock. I want to see what it looks like. Oh my gosh. Of course. Brandon, zoom on it. You guys, I knew to zoom on that thing. If that's not a face on that rock.
It stops right there now.
Don't think so.
Just see one right there.
You know what's killing me? You looking at my camera?
Thing on top.
Yep. What is that?
It's like hay.
How could there be hay up there?
Right? It's like hay.
Is it hay or is it hair? With 2 eyeballs. Huh?
Could be.
Why is my camera going
It's so
blurry?
weird. Like, out of the way
Look at the
out
blind. That's blatant. I mean, there's no question that's some kind of blind right there.
That might be one right there.
I know. They love to come out sideways. That's kind of interesting right there. What is that?
No.
What's on top? Zoom in with your camera. How could there be hay on top of it? It doesn't make any sense. Who would bring bales of hay there? Dude, I think it's hay.
I think that cave goes in pretty far.
Is it hay or is it a trick? Something moving back there. Oh, it's a chippy.
It is hay.
Yeah, something just climbed right there. I got it on camera. There it is again. That's
Oh, yeah, he's climbing on it.
It's a chippy. Chipmunk. It's bizarre. How could there be 3 bales of hay over there? You'd have to walk all through this marsh and bring 3 bales of hay. That doesn't make any sense to me. I do have rocks right here stacked too. We're just doing some of these guys, we're not trying to squash from the car too much at all, really. We really haven't been. But, you know, when you see something like that and then next to it's got like funky blinds and there's X's at the base inside there. Is that X inside?
Yeah.
It's just too much for me. So I think that what we're about to show you, I can't tell because we have to walk quite a bit. We're gonna walk about a mile in. We spotted something with the cameras. It's one of the amazing things with this camera is, you know, these things you cannot see. And as you're zooming in, you're like, hold on, what's that? And so you can really spot some locations you might have missed otherwise. I really recommend these, you know, not shortchanging yourself on the camera, even if you're like me and you can't afford it. Charge it, you know, whatever you got to do, because, you know, it's worth it, you know. Carlos was a big help with me on this camera. I'm just paying off the camera before it, which cost me $1,000. And they have these round. We're just can't figure out something. Oh, there's this. It's inside in there.
I don't know how to get in there. I'm gonna check around.
He's like, "Do you know what this is?" I'm like, "No. How do I know what that is?"
I can't even see him right here.
I know. Whoa, whoa. Come in here. Come in here. Quick, 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 quick. Bad human. They're checking. This is, they might have the National Guard too on their training, looking for, trying to spot fires. It gives them something to do. Let me see. Never see us. Damn, that thing's got some diesels, huh? Hopefully it comes just right at us. Wow, he's coming right at us, I think. There it is, Black Hawk.
Oh wow, he's moving.
He's right with us, dude. That's so cool. There's no question they're spotting for people using fires. I think. It's not their job, but I think because they're the most frequent in the air here, they're assisting. Because here's why, guys, so many people are breaking the law. They come up here and decide that, they can light a fire. So, they're scanning, and people are so scattered. Up here you might never ever see anybody, but there could be people. A guy camping that you might never see. There's hunters. Hunting just started.
No way you can see in there, man.
Look at this, you guys.
You can't see in there.
So we're not gonna go crazy because we're on our way to what we think looks really wild from a distance. So we're just gonna go check it out for you. I mean, it's really just amazing up here. I've been not stressed to do Bigfoot stuff. We're doing it, but I think I know my Patreons. I think every one of them almost enjoys just kind of seeing this. For me, it's cool because I'm breaking the monotony and I still get to show you something cool. Let me tell you guys, hey Brandon, that is unbelievable to me. Look at that.
You can never penetrate that with your eyes.
Ever.
Ever.
You guys, and then inside are tridents and old wood leaned up on purpose. It's a crazy thing. And then what about where we parked? The same thing. It's starting to rain, of course. So you guys bear with us. We haven't had too many weather obstacles, but it does restrict you. Today is like this everywhere. And we're way at the top, so if it rains, it goes down to 30. I mean, it's so cold. And I'm so wet. These boots are motorcycle boots. I need new shoes so bad. I'm not asking for help. I don't want anyone to buy me shoes. So I'm just gonna wait until, so yes, this is looking really good right here. The reason I just go on and you'll see cuts and stuff. Remember guys, when you're up this high, throughout history, there's been tons of fires up here, lots of fires. I don't like using that word tons, doesn't make any sense. There's been lots of fires here, scattered, like a lightning strike, boom. And because there's gaps in between the forests, that gives them an opportunity for the fire jumpers to come up and they cut. So it's one of the, another, mistake that people have made watching these videos is they'll see, I'm literally 2-hour drive up a dirt road to get here. And, someone will see a cut and they're like, oh, someone was there. It can't be Bigfoot. It's like, they don't understand that they just live among us. They're fire jumpers, guys. They jump out of planes to cut here. I'll show you guys the front of this. We walked 3/4 of a mile just to look at this because it looks so good. You could barely see it. And then we zoomed over and was like, yeah, this is definitely. Then we're finding, let me show you how these guys do it. I don't understand, to be on that. Brandon, we're right. Hey, Brandon.
Yeah.
There's another one right here. Another inside, same exact thing.
Same kind of trees?
Yeah, it's beyond a coincidence. No, the same thing's inside. You got to see this. It's the best one. Just so we're on top of a cliff face. that's extremely unique. And I'm going to show it to you, and they are all over it. And it's different out here. There's your seat right there. And then you got this. So these are all around this. Without fail, you can walk in. See, this is, I'm telling you, I've been in these too many times. This is the dark wallow. This is what these are. It's not dark, I just named it that. And it's the same thing, usually they'll have giant tridents sticking out, things like that where I go, but this is a different world up here. There's no way, right?
Safe in this.
No, it's not that. This is something. This does something. That's what it is. They might be able to go there and really hide. I don't know. There's a purpose. That's the only thing I can get out of seeing so many. It's not just for the heck of it. That's an X, dude. That's the most unique X I've ever seen. This is special. I mean, we might even have to go look. We might have to keep going. Look at this. They're blinding it.
Yeah, I see that.
Look,
On
you
this
guys.
side.
Look how you can see him. Okay. Now this is just one. I barely filmed the other ones for you because Brandon got some of them, but right. So here's the top of the cave. Here's their blatant. What about the trident that's laid? The only stick at the bottom of this is that borders it like this is a trident on the ground. They did all this. You gotta wait till you see
Yeah, funky bent tree.
the front.
Never seen a tree like that.
Look. And then look next to it, above it. Trident. This is great, you guys, right here. Decoration. Okay, look at their view from here. Never have to worry about people from here. There's other seats. When I show you the front of this and the symmetrical X that marks it, you'll believe me. Now, we were walking in, the birds flew from here. I was like, what are the chances? Every single time, screaming, right? As we come into their spot. You gotta see the rock face, it's just amazing, right? They do this on purpose, they love to drape it over. So if you see that, you'll think it's an accident, but it's not. And it could be in some cases, but this is part of what they do. Everywhere, okay? See? They're still there going crazy, right? Brandon's like, what are the chances of them going into the same type of thing where they have... So here's how they do it up here, guys. I figured it out. Where you'd never, ever know it. Is that a circle? What is that? Is there inside those? Okay, say they tell you? Well, most of them they don't tell you. Over there. So surrounding this amazing lake that nobody seems to ever have found, right, or know about. They're inside these wallows, like I just showed you behind me. There's countless ones, and it's starting to rain pretty good. See, I'm running the edge. These guys can just come up behind me and just throw me off of here. It never happens. Giant trail marker. This is old. It's a trail marker trident. There's bends down in front. When you find the caves, I'm telling you guys that, like in Pennsylvania or some places like that, a lot of times they don't do much because it just becomes too obvious. You get 2 hours away from any human being in a car and find these places, and they sometimes still don't go crazy. And you really got to look hard because they don't need to, you know. And they go inside bushes like that, and they manipulate people, like in their hiding, and like the way they hide. They just treat us like a joke. You know, people think they're so cool, but you're out there like trout fishing or something. They're just moving trees to trees. They have insides that almost look like teleporters to me, okay? Look at this at the top of their thing. I think this is what we saw. I can't remember. And it's starting to rain pretty good, you guys, look. I'm soaking wet. You want to know why I'm out here today in this rain? And I told Brandon, I said, you know what, we could just hang out today. And I said I cannot mentally just sit here. There's another one right in that one. Like, even if it's raining. I said, we're going up there, we're dealing with the rain all day. Because, you know why? Because Kelly helped me, Gail helped me, and then last night Tom helped me. And I'm not going to take a day off the day after they do that. That's my inspiration. I will not let those people down. And at the same time, I know they're not expecting me to go out in that, but I just gotta push. My time is so limited. I want to just do everything I can, even if it's just walk the camera around the rain for them. There's another one right there. This is unbelievable. These insides. All right, you guys, my camera's getting way too wet. Over now. You guys, as light as it looks, we're in this. It's like, it's not pouring, but it's, see if I can get a shot for them. It's enough where we don't want to walk back to the truck, especially if it stops in 5 minutes, but we don't know. Because over there, that was our weather before. Look at that. You guys, this around this lake is really, really suspicious to us. Like in there, in these insides I've been showing you. We were thinking about making a break for it over there, but you can see the rain. It's raining enough to get really, really wet, and we're kind of stuck. Don't like, subscribe, or share. Over now and stuff. You guys, we cannot finish filming this, but there is something going on here. I'm not making it up either. Like, this is not that I ever have before. This is just crazy. This is crazy. And here's my number. And here's the other thing. All of the surrounding, I'm assuming it's 360, right?
Yeah.
It's all tridents, okay? I'll give you a zoom back so you know what I'm talking about, where we were. It's really cool. So some of these days, the weather's brutal, so we're just using it as like exploration. Exploration. You saw it, right? It's got the fuzz thing. Yeah, like it's not just not only the trident, but it's got the growth on it. Look, this is a giant trident. And there's that rock on what we showed you. And now, you guys, I gotta tell you, giant markings out in the back. Sorry if there's hold on. Sorry, just in case. Sorry about that. I could just tell you that every single spot, there's a big lake on the other side of that. I mean, as far as lakes go up here, it's big. The top of the world. Right? And in every single one of these, they're gutted, and it's all structured with tridents. I don't know, you guys remember the Dark Wallow, that place I walk into on the edge of Bigfoot Universe? And it's like you just look up and it's all tridents. Yo! I'm just letting you film and I'm down here. So it's raining pretty hard right now. I don't know if you guys can tell. Not hard, but I'm kind of like on the tree line, but it's like enough to get you really, really wet. And guess what? I'm really, really wet. Hey, you got to just keep doing it. Follow these things. This is amazing. So now what I was gonna say is, the people that are with me in this don't need to see every little spot. You guys know. You know what I mean? This is just crazy though. So he's going up there. I'm not gonna run him and film it. I gotta go somewhere else. And I know you guys know. Every single spot around this, they flew out. So we're going to the cave. The cave's over here with X's on top, and all these birds flew out, and they went over there to that one and started screaming. You know, I would have thought nothing of it if it hadn't happened to me about 800 times already. As I approached. Okay, this is all stuff that's so easy to believe. I don't know why people have such trouble with it. I film it. See, here they are. And the most incredible one is on the way back. It's amazing. So what I'm trying to say is, sorry, I'm so out of breath. I'm trying to say, they can just be there. I think most of you know that already. Wait till I show you the shot back to that and why we walked over there. I did not think it would be this good. You guys would be surprised how much I don't film when I'm standing right in the middle of them because it's you guys. I'm not. If other people watch this or they're new today, that's fine. But it's really I'm doing this mostly for they don't want to hide it from people. They want you to see it too. And I don't know what I'm saying. I gotta go. It's still raining. We just decided. I don't know what I'm putting because I can't talk good. I've been really pushing it, so it's hard to talk. So here's kind of what we noticed. This is the best shot I'm gonna be able to get now. This is what made us go over there. This place. We saw white fire jumper, cuts, The fire jumpers came in. You can tell they knocked that huge tree down, and then oh, there's oh wow. Brandon, you sent out a big rabbit.
Where?
Yes, yeah, he got you. I think I got him on here. You should see how white his feet were. Is that a jackrabbit? I mean, he was so cool. You guys check this out. I will never waste your time. What?
He was inside there?
Except right this second. Yeah, he came out, when you went in, he came out the backside. And then he ran across the field. He was pretty big, and he had real white socks. It was really cool. I think I got enough on the camera. Carlos, I'll tell you, like he'll like, even if I got a picture, like he'll take it, and it's just better when he posts it for some reason. He's a master at the pictures. So Carlos, thank you for that. Like I know even if I stopped it, you give me those timestamps, and I love them. Those are the ones I usually save to my phone. Okay, this is incredible. Brandon found that one, right? We just thought it was like that. We didn't realize that it's every single solitary place, and that's how they do it here. Top of the world. You know, we're expecting to see things right there. You could go, by the way, there's forests where you can go find the worlds. You'll see many of them since we've been here, okay? And you'll see the structures. Big time. I hope my camera doesn't short out. It's really wet.
You gotta film the inside of this thing.
Is it good?
It's different.
It's got to be good because of that rock. I mean, that to me is not an accident. You guys, there's nothing up here that's sitting like that. The bunny likes it. The shapeshifter liked it. See, this is like the dark well. You go in here. You thought you were hiding from me? Look at him. He thought he was hiding. That was not funny. Mostly because I saw you so easily.
Look it.
That's how he does it. Yeah, no, you were doing it great. Like, that's exactly, I think, what they do. The big ones. And then, God knows where these other guys go.
This trident.
Over now. That's what I'm saying.
You can tell by those weird trees.
Look at the rocks. Oh, don't blur on me. Brandon, there's an X on the rock.
You guys, if possible, pause that rock back a little bit and just please stare at it. It's just an absolutely unbelievable situation. It takes a while. Just stare at it.
Kinda.
Oh, yeah.
What the heck is that all about? All right, you guys, we leave that spot. Let me see if I can see your bunny. Man, he was a beautiful bunny. He had, I don't know what do they call with the big white socks?
Jackrabbit. Maybe you saw a jackalope. You have little antlers.
I don't know. I don't think he did. If I saw that, I probably wouldn't even say it. I'll tell you I saw a Bigfoot, but I'm not going to tell anyone I saw a jackalope. Right? So we leave that one, and we're not going to do this for you long. I just want to show you one more, because I think we could do this for like 2 days. Right? You leave the other one. This one's being marked by a trident. We haven't walked in yet, so we'll see. I'll show you if it's nothing. Blatant.
Trident.
Wow, big one.
Trident.
Fire jumpers. These fire jumpers came inside a lot of these. Look at that. Look at the size of that. That's an X, dude.
Damn.
Wow. So I just wanted to show you guys, because I was trying to tell these guys on Patreon and stuff, like my members, I know that they know already. They don't need play-by-plays like CC, like Sasquatch CC. He doesn't need me to tell him every single, everybody, Cindy and, everybody. Carlos certainly doesn't. Chris Kramer, all these guys that are doing this themselves. So I just want to show them, dude, look at that X. Like how they do it here. I think this is a huge discovery where they hide in plain sight. Right? I think this is going to be this video, hiding in plain sight. Because this is what this is. This is plain sight, guys. These places are out in the middle of open plains. at the top of the world. Look at that X. Right from here. That's huge. I mean, come on. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you too. Look at Brandon. Look right there. I can't tell you. I am no further than that. I really feel like I'm an expert in figuring out how they do it and where they are. Like, not how they do it, but where they are. Especially in places where no one has ever figured it out. Like this. You guys, these guys are it's not bragging. These guys are everywhere, okay? Look at this, Brandon. Look at this. There's piles of sticks, like your grandma would do at her garden.
This.
Yeah. And then watch this. Look at that rock. It's too blatant. Look. It's too pretty. You know what I mean?
What's that weird stump thing right there?
That's the big
Sticking up.
I don't know, but that's the thickest X you've ever seen. Just about, right?
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
No doubt about that.
So I'm complimenting you guys, basically. Okay, I just can't talk for some reason. Brandon will tell you, sometimes it takes him like an hour. He's like, no, tell me about the fight in high school you were in. I was like, and I want to tell it, but I can't. It takes me like an hour to tell the story. Over now. Go downhill.
It's like clay.
We don't know what this is. This is everywhere. Up here. So you guys, I just want to make the point. There is forests and Bigfoot worlds up here. In fact, there's some really good ones. But it's also when you're in these open plains, they're just right in the bushes. It's blurry. I can't even show it. You know what I mean? These patches, like they'll sit like right there. I don't see anything. Like you're just driving down. I've never seen a Bigfoot. Meanwhile, he's sitting right in the bushes. It's simply amazing. Everything's so big. It's like God developed, at least here, everything on a bigger scale for them. See how everything has angles and
some real trees up there.
I told Brandon, like when he made the dinosaurs, he was like, you know what, we need bigger. He's just like, he made them bigger. He's like, yeah, those are pretty good. Let's leave those. He's like, look at it, you guys. Well, how do you make a line like that over there, Brandon? Look at that line. Look at the plateau, whatever that is. You see it? How do you do that? Like with water or something. It's not. Some of these things, guys. I'm telling you, any one of you, even the biggest skeptic, would completely agree if you drove out here for 4 years that there's a history here. This isn't normal. This is Abbey normal. I mean, it's a mile just to that thing right there. Just to that base, that's a mile exactly outside. Right? And a mile drag strip? Yeah, at least. Just to that, you guys. This field, plus the Indians as well. But I see the dinosaurs.
Mile and a half.
Hey, look, you can even see, look over there. There's scales on the back of the. Everything kind of suited, I think. Remember, this isn't millions of years ago, guys. This is 30,000 years ago here.